All right. Everyone needs to whisper now because we put the sound on.
Did you see the picture of Watson?
In the hammock?
In the hammock?
Yeah, I sent it to you. Didn't I send it to you?
No.
Oh, I thought I emailed it to you. Sorry.
Stop looking at me.
She's licking me too for some reason. Okay, here we are. Welcome. Sorry it was a little bit delayed here. I had some stuff going on down below. But we made it. The only thing really I can talk to you guys about today is the fact that Brad Snail didn't feel well. Probably about a week ago, I guess. He wasn't really into his food. Ate a little bit, but not a full meal. And then by Saturday, he stopped eating completely and vomiting. And anytime you'd feed him, he'd throw it back up within the hour. So by today, he didn't have a fever this whole time, but we did a lot of sub-Q fluids, and he actually pooped out a towel. So we knew
No, he didn't poop it out.
Someone told me, I heard he pooped it, and someone else told me that he puked it.
He puked it out.
Okay, so he puked it out. And then still wasn't himself, so we brought him down to Danvers Animal Hospital this morning. They went to do x-rays, and I didn't think he was that sick the way that he fought for the x-rays. Like, he instantly was like, I'm fine! Like, no! And we ended up giving him some ACE, knocking him out, doing x-rays, and then they decided that they could see stuff in his intestines. But the thing about the x-rays, all they're doing is they're looking at a pattern, and when the pattern looks weird, that's where they're guessing is the obstruction based on how big it looks on the screen. It all looked the same to me. There's a lot of dark spots and stuff like that. So they decided, she had a couple different doctors look at the x-ray, and they decided that it was best to cut him and look what was inside. So we brought it home, and this is what it is. And it's really nice, and it's all gross looking and stringy, and it looks almost like the edge of a towel. So like, you know, if you have a towel with like the seam on the end, it looks like those parts.
Which makes sense.
And it got through his stomach and into his gut.
Yeah, and his gut was very angry about it. So, but yeah, so Brad is still down at Danvers Animal Hospital, and he's out of surgery. Intestines looked healthy, so he will be back tonight. You guys can watch him recover on camera.
Yeah,
How is
in
the sunroom?
Sunroom.
How is Murphy doing? Murphy's loud and happy, so he lets us all know that he's here by barking. So he's good. His voice works beautifully. Emmett is good also. Just a few kinks on Emmett we're still trying to iron out, so he doesn't have a home yet. I will get that picture of Watson posted somehow. There's a cute video, but I'll get the picture on somehow.
Watson's claim to fame was he didn't care where he put his feet.
That's why he got bit by Bentley. Probably stepped right on
probably stepped on him, but he gets into a hammock.
Yeah.
We had trouble getting a dog in a hammock down here for a photo shoot one day. But
to look natural in it. They got in it, but they didn't look natural. He just lays there.
He just lies there having a good time.
He's
wonderful.
He makes the fourth dog in that household, so they have Merlot, Gabby, a lab, and him. So he is very well entertained and loves it. So
that's a good solution for you.
Yeah, that was great. I couldn't even believe it. Well, all of a sudden I thought of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lynn. I love Lynn Downing. She's a funny one. She's been around longer than I have. I have a friend whose dog ate 12 socks. Oh, did he poop them all out, or did you have to go in and cut them? So, very exciting.
Did they have to cut out a piece of the intestine for that? Or?
No, she said she cut a hole in the bottom and tried to pull it through, but it wouldn't pull through, so she had to go back up and cut a piece, and it slid right out, coming up, not coming down.
Oh, she got it all.
Maybe that's why they want to see him tomorrow morning.
See whether anything's going through.
Yeah. And this is why there are signs in the barn saying adult dogs should never have fabric chew toys. Yeah, this was a towel. He pulled it. So now for some reason, in all the kennels, everyone was taking these small hand towels and putting it like almost like a tablecloth. I can understand here in the house, but in the kennels,
You don't need it.
you don't need it. And do you have dogs have been grabbing the towels, the athletes, and tugging on them, knocking their water buckets over and taking the towel outside to play with it. So I had Pam send out an email that said, no more placemats. Like, we don't need those. It's not necessary. So, let's see, poor Brad, he'll be fine. Glad to hear Brad's surgery. Please check kennel 10. There's fabric on one of the blankets. I have to go down there to get Walter, so I can pop in there, that's fine. Not a problem. What else do we got? Anything fun to report?
I'm having a good time with the shade. That's my problem of the day.
Good. Very good.
It will be fixed tomorrow, maybe.
Nice.
Maybe not, maybe.
How many pups do we have in here tonight? 4?
4. I think we're chanting around 444.
Yeah, I assumed that. I didn't know if 2 were still out there, if how it was, but I know I have 8 down in the park.
I opted not to go to 2.
We don't have to do that yet.
Right. Eventually.
Eventually we will, but not right now. Who's your mail call person on Mondays? I mean, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. Oh, it's you? Yay.
We just had a call from the police commissioner of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, John. He was one of our original board of directors 100
really?
years ago. And he's been in touch with WMUR-TV. And they have had so many calls about these dogs.
I bet.
They've just had so many. The best thing I have heard, I don't know what's true and not true, but I do know if you had 84 dogs, average weight is going to be close to 100 pounds. You got some puppies, you got some heavy, but, that's what, 8,000 pounds? That's 4 tons of dog?
Of dog.
You don't just schlep them out.
No.
And when they had told me that they had taken them, I said, wait a minute, where did they take 8,000 pounds of dogs?
Yeah.
You can't do it. But Teresa came in tonight, and she said that she heard they have not taken them out of the house, which is fine. They got a hell of a mess to clean up.
Yeah.
But at least they haven't moved them.
Yeah.
Because you can't move them.
Are they in there cleaning?
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
And you can clean.
Those videos online, they're all like running around and jumping on the...
And they all, they're not
scary.
skinny.
No.
They're in a hell of a mess.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of medical problems to deal with. That eye business is a very common one. We've had it. Cherry eye.
Yeah.
Heaven knows why they get it. Some say genetic. There are a lot of dogs with happy tails, which means they've been in a crate too long.
Yeah.
When they've got blood on the side of them, it's from the happy tail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I've found so far that the best way there are all sorts of ways of bandaging a happy tail, but the best way is the least way that I've found it, just a big Band-Aid.
Yeah, less is more.
Less is more. I'm not sure the veterinary world knows that.
They do all these straps up around the legs and all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of weird things.
Have you heard anything about Jasper? He lives way up in Maine, and he's really, really happy. That's all I know. Family loves him. I don't know anything about
the ocean, isn't he?
Yeah, right on the ocean. I don't know what happened. I knew that he had like a urinary tract thing, but they never said anything back from it, so I'm not sure what happened then. But
I lost track.
I did too, so it must not be that important, right?
Bye.
Bye. All right, you're up. What?
I'm up.
Where was it?
Who's on the shelf right in front of you?
Oh, gosh, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. This just happens to be not only my Sudoku book, but also all those phone numbers for those 84 dogs, because that's what I had in my hand when somebody was talking to me. There's the other piece of paper I had with the 84 dog problem. They've got to go together with that one. All right. We only have about 3 letters or so to open. Thank you. This is from Inverness, Florida. Oh, this is Dogfest. Okay. Somebody signing in for Dogfest. Two different people. Debbie and Patricia. Okay. They're well labeled, so I can put that in the jug, wherever the jug is. Here's the jug. The jug minus its pink ribbon finally. They can go in there, and this can go over back to you. And we have another one. You have any more $10,000 ones like we did yesterday? This is Cheryl O'Neill, Laurel, Maryland. We've heard from her before. That's where the racetrack is. Okay. You can have that one. Okay. Okay, this has to do with an application. Okay, medical report, that goes in Linda's department. Next, and that's from Jan. She always puts on when it was mailed. It was mailed the 17th. What are we, 20? That's 3 days. That's about what it takes to get theirs here. Okay. Glad to see the temperature has gone down. It's Crazy Acres. Not so lucky here. They're now saying maybe by Monday. The teenagers sure had fun with the wading pools. Not much good for holding water, but it sure made a wonderful chew toy. That's true. Gotta say, from what I can see about the cameras, everything's looking good there. Love when you put the yellow tarp for shade. Don't remember so much the human side of the fence, but I'm sure it will be appreciated. Grace's plantings are looking good. So far, Mo and Pockets don't seem to have eaten them all. Looking forward to spying on Dolores and company, as they're always resting in funny places. That's it for today. Take care, everybody. She hasn't gotten Dolores out yet. You don't know Dolores, do you?
No.
Dolores is a mannequin.
Okay.
She's one mannequin. She's an entire mannequin that we have to change the clothing on to keep with the season.
Okay.
You know, sometimes she has a business coat and she's got a briefcase and she's standing somewhere in the driveway. And every time you go by her, you think, oh, yeah, that's a mannequin. Because every time you see her, it's just, okay. So then we have the bottom half of a mannequin with one leg bent.
Sure.
And this one we put in very strange places, like under a car.
Yeah.
The bottom sticking out of the teepee.
That's funny.
And the funny part, it's not terribly funny, but one day we were up in the tea tent, and a camera person called us and said Grace had fallen in the donkey stall and was not getting up. So we, of course, went flying down there, and she had had a stroke, sort of. I don't know what she had, but she was out.
Oh, God.
So we got her organized, and we called 911. Okay? So 911 comes roaring up the driveway, and they come down, and there's the bottom of the mannequin underneath the tractor, and they figure
Oh,
that the person got run over with the tractor, and that was their...
Oh, God. Oh,
They were
God.
very pleased to see it, which is bad.
Yeah, right.
So the mannequin can raise trouble around here, but
Oh, that's funny.
we need a mannequin around, because
Yeah.
the mannequins you run into in the mall, dogs are afraid of them.
Oh, yeah, I never thought
Because
about that.
when somebody stares at a dog, you know,
Right.
that's how a dog fight starts.
It's intimidating, yeah.
And so they can't understand why that person's not moving.
Right.
And they're sure they're about to start a fight, and they get scared. So we usually set the mannequin, the entire mannequin is usually somewhere next to the puppy little fence so that they can all get used to it.
Huh.
We used to have John Kerry.
Mm-hmm.
We had a cardboard cutout of John Kerry that we used for the same purpose. but he got very squishy and fell apart, so we had to get a real mannequin. Okay. Maybe I should ignore the insults and remember the compliments. Oh, okay. Maybe I should stop trying to sing. Maybe I should... Excuse. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut more often. I don't know who these people are. Okay, well, there's somebody. Next.
That seems like it for
That's it.
personal letters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another mail.
This is more current resident type stuff. Things the bank won't tell you, right? I'm sure of it. Next. Oh, no, that's
Couple magazines.
No,
Yeah, that one.
no. Well, I might look at that one.
Something for
No. Business owner. Critical deadline. Next. Huh, okay. Next. Oh, this stuff I usually throw away.
Okay. That's just that. Last one.
Tibetan prayer flags enclosed. Well,
And that was the last thing.
not the type. And, okay. I personally bought 2 benches for Dog Fest.
That
We
seems
have
like it.
one box to open.
Okay, where is it? That one? The big one?
At the box. At the box. This I don't believe. This one I don't believe, but it's good. That's a good one.
It's really light.
You know what's in it?
I don't.
You can almost guess if you do it. Open it. You're not. Oh, boy. Now I've heard about everything. Here we go. We have a wading pool.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome? Look at that. That's a nice one, too.
That's really cute.
Look at that. It's a nice,
Right.
it's harder than the ones we have.
Yeah, that's
Let
nice.
me show how this is. It's packing, I suppose.
Yeah, what's the point of that? It makes you feel sick of the straw.
Isn't that funny? Well, that's wonderful. We have a wading pool. A nice one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There we go. Have I got it yet?
I think so.
Not yet.
There we go.
There we go. Ah. That one, they can't drag that around, I don't think.
We'll try.
They can try. Wait, you're gonna take a hold of this and go put it in the trash outside?
Yeah.
Why don't you? You can't, you gotta hold it right there. Got it?
Yep, where outside?
In the trash.
I haven't used the outside one. Where's the outside trash can?
Well, it's outside.
Okay, I'll find it.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't used the one outside yet.
Well, you're gonna go out, you're gonna look. Go ahead, go one step out. Now look, don't go too far.
Oh, that one.
There are times when you children just don't use your heads. I gotta start calling you guys on all this stuff. This probably ought to go outside too.
Okay. Yeah.
You see the collection out there somewhere.
I'll break it.
Okay. Ben, Megan's gone down to look at the season number 10. Don't forget Louise, Dolores and her half-sister, Trixie's cousin, that the twins assembled last summer. I didn't get into that story. But I have a pair of identical twins in my family. They are my niece's children. At any rate, they came up here for a bit of a hardening course. People harden children in this place. And somehow, the chore that needed doing, there were two chores. One was moving the tent, the teepee, but the other was putting together a mannequin. And I tell you, having those two very cute boys, about 16, 17 years old, trying to put together the mannequin and running around here with a leg here and an arm there, it was worth a laugh. The boys will never live that one down. They're very good sports. You're absolutely right. Okay, that's Jenna. We know that.
Do you want me to show the whiteboard first?
Sure, go ahead. She had not seen pictures of the 84 dogs. They're apparently still in the house.
Oh, the puppy mill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to be.
I don't know. I thought they
But
would.
no, think.
Yeah.
84 dogs that weigh probably an average of 100 pounds each.
Right.
That's 8,000 pounds of dogs. Where are you going to put them?
I know.
No. I mean, you're going to take them out of that place?
Right.
Where are you going to put them all?
Yeah. Shelters are pretty full as is.
There's no shelters that I've been in don't even have room for a Great Dane.
True.
One, because they don't have the great big kennels. They've got little tiny ones for little tiny dogs.
Right.
So you just don't wander around with 8,000 pounds of dog, which is why I called the whatever they are, USPS or whatever, Humane Society,
Oh, yeah.
to suggest that when they started to move these dogs around that I be involved with. Because I certainly am used to handling a whole bunch of dogs.
Right. I think a bunch of them were puppies too.
Oh, they are. They're all, and they were fat and things. None of them skinny.
Right.
A bunch of them, they were filthy.
Yeah.
I'll certainly go along with it. Dogs can get pretty filthy pretty quick, but that was bad. Raw chicken and feces, and
Right.
there's hardly anything worse. So they certainly, it needed straightening out bang. But they can't tell me they had no water and things because they didn't look sick. I mean,
No.
they'd have been dead if they had no water.
Some of them looked like they had little skin things, like skin problems and stuff, but nothing.
Why, because they had a little blood on them?
I saw a couple of that.
Well, you know what that is?
What was it?
That's a happy tail.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cut in their tail from banging it on the side of a cage. So we have happy tails around here once in a
Right.
while, and they're awful because what happens is they wag their tail, they fling blood all over the place along the side of the dog.
Yeah.
Just the one I saw had a definite mark of a happy tail. You bleed, and they're the devil that's trying to stop.
Right.
I have tried everything in my lifetime, including that foam that goes on pipes to keep them from freezing.
Yeah.
I've tried everything on happy tails, and I've gotten down to the point of just one very simple Band-Aid is about all that they'll tolerate. Otherwise, they rip it off. She's back. At any rate, that's all I have to say. I am kind of glad. I think that those dogs are still in that house, though. Hopefully, somebody's cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Dirt is dirt. Okay. That's all we got. Anybody else? 12 more comments. Crated and loaded into a truck. I think there are 9. They took 9 of them out. I know that part. You can't put a temporary... There again, you read they got a temporary shelter set up by the National SPCA. That's 8,000 pounds of temporary... And I have trouble. I have trouble with that. What was the concrete delivery today? It wasn't concrete delivery, it was granite. I bought 2 more benches, granite benches. It's about the only thing dogs don't eat and chew. I hope Megan will lose the elastic and Fluffy. She probably did. It looks like a replacement for one of the dogs trashed in the videos. Just about here, huh? I don't remember what Laura and Devin's hours are going to be, but they're going to be around a lot. Who sent the pool? We didn't find out.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see a label.
I didn't either. I looked on it when I bought it.
Try, go look at the car. Look at my name on the address, because sometimes they put their name on it. I did not see it. I looked at that a couple times. 3 people asked who sent the wading pool. The TV footage showed dogs being crated and loaded into a truck. TV footage is not something you always want to believe 100%. Look at that. You found
In
it.
the top corner from
Oh, wow.
Wayfair in New Jersey.
Bridgewater, New Jersey. I think Wayfair is the name of the store.
Yeah.
However, Courtney! This is from Courtney. Okay. Thank you, Courtney.
Should I write another whiteboard thank you for her?
Courtney is Explorer.
Oh, okay.
Very nice, Courtney. Thank you very much. We will get that out there tomorrow. I don't know if she's always watching. Courtney watches all the comments, I think. I hear you talked about your poo picking techniques and would like to know more about it. Oh my. Oh my. Our poo picking are, you take your cereal boxes and you cut them into 3 inches by 6 inches so they fit in your back pocket. And you package them with a plastic bag, and then you scoop and you put that in the plastic bag. You tie the knot and you don't smell it, and it's clean and tidy, and the cereal boxes kind of wipe the floor at the same time as the floor you're dealing with. It's a very good way to do that. I know. Go ahead. Next problem. That's a nice pool.
It is a really nice pool. And it looks like,
I don't think it's chewable as the other one.
yeah. It feels a little more sturdy than the other one.
Okay. We'll get that down there. That's all. Are we all done?
Someone said Danes don't chew granite. They might consider that a challenge.
Yeah. We've got 5 more. What's the TP fund for? Oh, that's an old sign. We're kind of outgrowing the TP. The TP is going to move tomorrow. You'll wait and see. We'll see how long it lasts. Courtney, it looks like it's chewable. I mean, it looks like it's more sturdy than the one we have, so it might last.
Oh, frisbee.
She's on here. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what we're fighting.
Right, yeah.
Those are very thin, so it didn't really work out too well. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Oof. We'll try for a 6 o'clock serenade. It didn't work this morning. I forgot.